Hi from San Francisco. Today we are going to work on making a friendship star for our sampler quilt. This is block number 8. Anyone can find this on YouTube. But I want to be clear that I am making this video specifically for the Two Rivers Quilt Guild of the Easton Area Public Library. And I will be referring to things that group has made, to notions that that group shares, to information I've sent out to them in other ways. So you're welcome to stay, but this is specifically for the Two Rivers Guild. So because we chose a friendship star to be our logo, I thought it would be nice to put one in our quilt. So it's fairly simple, although as usual, you can make it hard if you want. And if anybody says, oh, you just do this, I've told you, run away, because there's no just do it in quilting. So you can see that this is a 9 patch. Which means it's like a tic-tac-toe board. It has 4 half square triangles, and it has 1 center focus fabric and 4 background squares. So it is fairly simple. This is a very old block, very traditional, has been made for decades, centuries maybe. And it's called a friendship star because it has been made with a white or a soft background color, and then the person has written or embroidered a signature on it. And then these were put together into quilts. Often church quilting groups made these as a gift to a departing minister, or a group of friends and family made these if someone was going to be heading west in a covered wagon to take with them to remember everyone by. So that's why it's called this. Now, this is because this has just large, bold pieces. This is going to be a 12-inch block, but those of you who are making 18-inch blocks for your quilt might find that this is too plain, too bold, the pieces, separate pieces, patches are too large, and it stands out like a sore thumb in your quilt. So I found other ways to, and anybody can do this no matter how small you're making it, but other ways to make it a little fancier, a little more chopped up, not so much background. So one of the things, I want to not forget to tell you that as an attachment to this YouTube video, I'm going to also have some links in an email that I'm sending to our group. I also have cutting instructions for everything I'm talking about for both 12-inch and 18-inch blocks. So you'll have that in hand for when you're cutting your fabrics. I also want to point out that these points could all be made from different fabrics, or the center and all the points could be made from the same fabric. So I just chose to do it in 2. So here's one thing you can do to take away a little background, add a little more to your block. And I'm just going to pull away a few of these pieces so I can kind of show you what you might do in place of the corner blocks. And that would be whoops, that's not what I want. That would be to make an outer border of either a third color or the same color. So going around your star, you would have these corners all in a different fabric. And that wasn't the piece I wanted either, was it? I wanted to show you this. Sorry about that. So it could look like this all the way around the outside. But I really got interested in the double friendship star. And I found a wonderful video on how to construct the new patches that you would need for that. These are what they look like, these extra patches. And they're half square triangles, but one of the triangles has 2 pieces. And I am including a link to a very clear teacher who can show you how to make these blocks. Her measurements will not suit either of our quilts, but I have put the correct measurements in the document that has measurements. This is called a double friendship star. So the way these are placed, they go around like this. And when you look at the block, you can see our original friendship star right in there. It's this, 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 and this around that. But then these additional points have been added. I like that look. You can add a third fabric in that way quite comfortably. And I think it gives it it fills the space better. Now, because I still had those original little patches that I had made, I realized that I could also put those in the corners and make it even a little bit fancier. So let me show you how that looks. There we go. I think that's what I'm going to use for my quilt. There's another variation which is in your cutting instructions where each of these is a 4 patch for just 4 little squares. That also makes this different, which you could use with the simpler star or with the double star. So please check the comments for additional information. And also, if you are in the Two Rivers group, you should be receiving an email with cutting instructions and all the links and whatever else you need. I do on my channel have a YouTube video for making half square triangles. So if this is new to you, you can check that. You can see when you're at this video, you can find that half square triangle instructional video. So good luck. Looking forward to seeing your friendship stars.